Hey guys, Stephen Hill here at Mancuso North, home of the SeaDoo Switch. That's what it feels like lately for sure. We've been getting a bunch of them in. But just want to do a quick little overview. We're really going to try and focus on this double Bimini top that you can install on these. This one is the 21-foot, 230 horsepower cruise model. It comes with the standard single Bimini. However, after this one has already been installed, see if we can get this door open, shall we? In one hand, that sucker. So on the doors, if you've ever been on a lot of boats, that's typically how your entryway is. You lift up on it, hinges slide up, unlocks, and just goes straight back. Pretty easy peasy. Give us a good entry deck. We're actually getting ready to clean this one up. Customer's going to be picking it up now that we've got everything installed, which was quite a bit of stuff. Same thing when you close the door, lift up, drop someone down. This is a one-handed video, so bear with me. It's not going to be professional grade at all. Yes, I am color coordinated here with my greens, oranges, my yellows, and my team shirt. A little bit of gray, a little bit of brown. We just got it all rolling, you know. We're here to do it. So the key is obviously getting this double Bimini installed the first time, which entails some drilling and things of that nature to get it installed properly. It is a pain in the butt. Now, once it is installed, pretty easy to operate. So the most difficult piece I find is these two pieces here. This is the front. This is pretty much the original that came with it. It's not the actual one, the fabric that came with it, but it's the original framing. The double Bimini comes with two new pieces as far as the fabric goes, because this little cone section up front here, this bar that holds this fabric on is initially from the factory. It gets installed up here on this main bar. So we remove it from here and install it on the front once we get everything else, the other framing set up. So, but these two pieces are zipped together. There's one large zipper that goes from one side to the other side. Now it actually starts on here. Here's the difficult part. Obviously, this fabric is designed to be pulled fairly taut so that when you are out on the water, you know, floating up and down, you can obviously drive with this Bimini up. It's designed to be very stable, so it's going to be pretty tight. So getting that 6.5 foot feet of space here that you have to reach up to, getting that zipper started, it's not easy. I'm sure once you do it more and more, it gets a little easier. Here's what I find makes it a little bit easier for me. So on these front sections where they connect to the frame, y'all see that? Let me get my phone on the other side. Anything that's got a little yellow switch or a button on it, you got one there, which means you can take this entire front Bimini off if you wanted to. But you pinch these down, push it, this whole thing unlocks. So what I like to do is push it back and basically release it. So now that it's released, it kind of free floats. I only do that on one side because the other side's still locked in, still holding predominant of the structure up, gives it support. But now what that'll allow you to do is when you're pulling on this front Bimini section and you're trying to pull it with one hand and get the zipper started with the other hand, you can actually give it, and it gives a little play, so you can actually connect those together and start the zipper to go all the way across. Now, once you get it started, that thing will just zip right on over. It's very high quality products that they use in these. The seams and zippers are very good. You want to clean those every once in a while, just like it, especially anything with the water. And they make some like a beeswax kind of material that you can actually kind of oil them with, lubricate them. Helps them last longer and definitely helps them zip a lot easier too. The other things you want to make sure of, here's what I also like to do. So these Velcro straps are very heavy duty as well. So I will typically leave those a little loose to begin with. Before I'll still Velcro them up, but leave them where they got a little play in it. So that way when you're putting these together, you got a little play on the rear Bimini canvas as well. So it's, again, makes it zipping easier. And then just make sure once you get it zipped, you'll come through, tighten these up all around. They go all the way down the structure, as you can see. We've also got these side straps. You don't want to forget those. These are just easy. They're just 2 Velcro pieces that strap together. Those are pretty much on every little frame piece that you can see. You'll have those all the way around the boat. You don't want to forget those. They're not detrimental to the structure, but they do help in keeping these sides from flapping out in the wind. That can cause, one's like kind of irritating, so it can cause some noise, but it's also going to cause a lot of premature wear in your Bimini. What do we not want to forget? Now that we got it zipped up, we got to come back over here, put this little hook. Y'all can see that. See that little bar goes in there. You'll pull it back down. It's going to be a little tight now because the Bimini's tight. But once that thing clicks in, you're good to go. It's not going anywhere. You'll see these little straps hanging off the Bimini. This is for when you put the Bimini down, which we'll probably do another video showing that. These strap the whole Bimini structure folded down to the boat itself, so when you're hauling and trailering or on the boat moving around, it's not flapping around and bouncing. You do want to, which we're not going to do right this second, you will normally have these, when you're not using them, you'll wrap them up and they'll Velcro to each other and just be round about the holder. Some more important things, you do have this front piece here. This is the front of the canopy, the Bimini, sorry. So when you are, you can use this for storage when it's open. If you want to put life jackets and things like that there, you can. And you've got these handy little buckles. You can clip those, tighten them up. If you got anything, it'll help it keep it from falling out. Don't usually have a problem with that there because they're not getting direct wind. When you're riding, you definitely want to keep those buckled up so they're not floating around. But this is also storage for the Bimini itself. So when you go to fold the Bimini down, you'll fold it up a certain way, which, well, I'll try to do a video on that too. And you'll actually roll it and tuck it up in here. And then you'll buckle all your buckles, fold the Bimini down, and now you can trailer it, or it's good for storage. Now, also very important, and it's, you're going to know to do this, otherwise these rails, these are your extra support rails for the Biminis. You'll know what to do with these, or else they're going to be flopping around and making a bunch of noise, hitting you in the head, things like that. But this is another zipper section here. It's this little pocket. You'll unzip it. You'll put this support bar inside of it, and then zip it back. So that also helps to keep it tight and gives you more Bimini support. You'll find a few of those. There'll be one up front, and there's actually 2 in the back. You got this middle one for the back. Middle one's your larger framing, and then you have one for the rear structure as well. Now this actually is a foldable piece, and it'll actually fold down when you put the whole Bimini down. But when the Bimini is tight, it just floats just like it is. And there's a way to store the rear section as well. So this is something that another little step that people may or may not forget, but you don't want to. There is a tension strap. It's roughly 6 feet long or so. So we can get that goes from the top of the main structure, the largest beam on the rear structure. And what it will do, try to do this one-handed, it's got a buckle on one end. So you'll undo that. And that is going to go, I'm trying to get this over here. Let's see if I can get it on video. It's hard to do all this one-handed. So essentially it's just going to go around the main support of the front. This is probably already tight, so I may not be able to get it buckled. I think I can do it. Cheer me on. Got it. Once you have that on there, you'll just pull that tight. Okay? So there's one on each side. It's got another little clip on the end, so any baggage, you can actually wrap it around. Get back over there, you can wrap around, and that will actually go around the strap so that you can pull the excess tight, and it'll stick to itself. So we don't have stuff dangling. That's not a good idea when you're on a boat. So there's one for both sides. Second one. Anytime you're riding with the Bimini up, you definitely want to have these attached. That gives a great extra support between the rear and the front. What else? Folding down, again, the rear we'll do another video on that. But anything yellow, you see a yellow in there, you'll see another one down there. You got 2 on each side. So basically this will pop up, fold down, everything falls forward. You do want to watch. So on this one comes with the Garmin setup, and we added, one of the things we added was the mirror. Right now it's folded up so that when you put the whole Bimini down, the other support rails are not hitting your mirror. And you got to watch, because the Garmin will sit pretty close to the edge where this main beam comes down. So you just want to watch that when you're lowering it. Make sure you're not damaging any, especially expensive products like that. That's a pretty nice Garmin setup. We actually installed a transducer on this one as well. Quick update. I'll give you a quick little synopsis on what we did. So we did a little thing. We added an extra table in there. We added, not my cleaning brush that I'm about to use. We added the Link base plate with the Link cooler. If you don't know what the Link is, anything that has the Link set up, it's something that quickly attaches or detaches. So with essentially a flip of the switch, I can take this out. I can also take that base plate out, and it's gone. If I want to put it back in, snap it back down, it's good to go. 70 miles an hour, ain't going anywhere. Back here, we replaced the little end tables, the side tables, with the JL Audio, very nice audio system with changeable LED lights in there, which is really nice if you're riding in the evening or at nighttime. Super great. It's a very good sound system. This one has, I don't even remember how many speakers are in there. The other one's got a subwoofer in the base of the setup. Those are also, you can remove those. They have quick attachments on the wiring underneath. Same thing. See anything? See the yellow down there? Every one of the seats has one of those yellow buttons. Basically lift up, pull out, that unlocks it. All these seats, everything comes out of this boat. Everything, with the exception of the console and the captain's chair that I'm sitting in. You can still take it out, but it doesn't quickly come out. We also, obviously, we added the double Bimini. That was a pain, but got it done. Added this is something you have to have when you do the double Bimini. This is the rear navigation light extension pole, so that it raises your original rear navigation light above your rear Bimini. And that's what this little loop here is for. You can slide that through there to help it give it more stability as well. This one comes with the rear swim deck. We added the ski pylon. It is removable. A little button down there on the side, not yellow this time. Push that button, slide the whole pole out. We also added the tube or attachment little pocket back here. Comes with straps. If you have like a tube that you want to, when you're not using it, you just want to store it on the back of the boat. Tubes come out. It's got a little storage pocket in it as well for, say, ski rope and things of that nature. It comes in really handy. So you don't, if you've ever been tubing and you got, say, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on the boat, all of a sudden you got to do something with this 3-man tube and you don't want to deflate it. Well, if you don't have somewhere to attach it, it's sitting with everybody in the boat. That's pretty annoying. So it's nice to be able to have it hanging off back there. Let's see. Little Link cup holders. You can actually move these around the boat anywhere on the rail you want. We added these are great bags that BRP's doing for the Switch. Another quick attachment bag. It's locked in right now. Pull that, comes out, take it with you. It's got straps on it. You can use that as a backpack. Otherwise, we'll put that sucker right where she goes. Let's see. This is a mooring cover. I'm not going to pull that one right now because that one's a setup as well. We also added this little Link bag right here. Same thing, locked in. You can pull it up. The whole thing comes out, fits right in that little pocket. Pretty cool. Neat little bag. It's all about storage. The boat comes with quite a bit of storage. However, when it's full of people and you're taking picnic stuff and food and drinks, and you got life jackets stored everywhere, man, it gets hard to, you realize you run out of storage real quick. So those little things come in handy. There's some stuff that we have stuffed under the seats. See, it's already taken up storage. That's a hard cooler bag that's form fitted for under the seats. Oh, look, there's one storage spot. Got it. Let's do a run through real quick. That's the side buoys, the link buoys that you fit on the side of the boat. There's 2 sets of those on here. A little bit of extra. There they are, stuffed in over there. What else we got back here? Oh, I got a little storage. Here is the original Bimini cover. Send that with the boat in case somebody wants to revert back to a single. Not too terribly difficult to do. Storage. There's also storage under these. These rear ones locked down. So we'll get in those later. I think there's something in there. I can't remember what it was. But that's it, guys. That was a heck of a walkthrough. A little bit longer than what I planned on, but really wanted to focus on the double Bimini. I know a lot of people have had some issues with that. If y'all have any questions about it or want to get one installed, figure out how it works, and y'all come by, give us a call. We may have one sitting on the floor like right now. Feel free to give you a quick little demo on it. They're great. It's the Bimini covers, it covers the entire boat. So sometimes that could be good, sometimes not so good. But again, that front Bimini comes right off. If you just want the rear, just a simple shade, that covers about half the boat right there. So you're still good. Anyway, Stephen, Mancuso North. Hope to see you guys soon. We're running on 16 minutes for this video. Sorry about that, but anyway, we enjoy what we do around here. Simple time, simple pleasures, right? So we'll see you soon.